Yeah, morning and welcome back to Straight Up for today. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Today is 27th of May. 27th of May, and we're broadcasting live here from the studios of Newstalk 93 FM on the Mona campus at the University of West Indies. It's heard all over. Well, as you know, the political campaign, major political campaign has been underway for some time now. And them carry on the campaign. Them carry on the campaign at dance. Them carry on the campaign at funeral. Them carry on the campaign at a murder scene. So any opportunity, campaign is on. Well, the murder of some people all over the place, but in Manchester this time you're given an opportunity for the campaign to keep rolling on. And some of the campaign of them get carried away like even the Lord Chief Justice. That a Michael Peart, you know. Because you know, say, the Parliament, them say, the Parliament is the highest court in Ireland. So if the Parliament is the highest court in Ireland, then Peart as Speaker of the House. That's why them give him the long wig there for wear. The Chief Justice wig. So if the Parliament is the highest court of Ireland and him is Speaker of the House, him rule the House. You know, same as the Lord Chief Justice. The Lord Chief Justice. So we're going to find out where is house and where is jungle. Where is house and where is jungle. So at a funeral in Manchester, a woman and her two sons being buried after being murdered. The Lord Chief Justice of the highest court in Ireland, that's a Michael Peart. Him said to the people while campaigning, that man should not reach a police station. The man who killed those people should not reach police station. That's what him said to the people now. He was picking up speed. And him said to the people to raise some more support, him say, that man they shouldn't reach police station. Is the people them ball out and say, no, you're wrong, you know. And him catch up himself or somebody, one of them friend catch him up and say, no, I'm wrong, you know. The people reject what him say immediately as him say it, them say no. And reject it. So you say, them are not the people, them leader. No, man, if them was the people leader, the people wouldn't reject him and couldn't correct him. The people immediately say, no, don't bring that yet away. Don't come here with your jungle justice. You claim say you're coming from God knows, but it's jungle justice. You come here for come spread. And that's the nature of their group and their party and their government. So it's the nature of the other party is for them to come and claim that them are the leaders of the people. But the people immediately reject him. Reject what I'm saying. Reject it out of hand. And they're pretending like they had second thoughts and withdraw them statement. The people reject your statement. Reject it out of hand. And they might try to cover it up like saying the people never immediately reject it out of hand and say, leave from yourself with that. Stop them argument. Now come here with that. Well, so it is. Some people was telling me, you know, I want to lie them I tell. And I think I heard it myself too, but it come like a doubt when I hear the president's statement, it come like a doubt. Sharon Fox Abrams, a MP down in St. James. And people were telling me in that time when the lot of scam things start to expose with the deputy mayor being charged and other people being charged and held and information coming in, how much money the campaign of the PNP down in Western Jamaica was financed by a lot of proceeds, lot of scamming proceeds, different from Orient proceeds. And people was telling me, and I heard it all about the place that Sharon Fox Abrams don't know some of these individuals, and especially the leading individual. Didn't I hear that you don't know that individual? When Paul Well was being introduced into East Kingston as representative, he also made some statement that him don't know certain individuals, never meet them yet. Well, so it was I was hearing that Sharon Fox Abrams don't know these people, don't know them at all. You know, the only one I can believe is Light B. Smith. Because from the beginning, Light B. Smith told some of them, say, have some hungry belly, wanga gut, comrade, licky. And them can don't bother come look no money from him. And him thought that up front and them never like it, especially because he was once a dirty labor right. Them never like when Light B. Smith want them to not come with no wanga gut politics, you know. And not come beg not out of the campaign. Because them know say most a dirty labor right come over in a PNP, so it kind of burn them more for no say look how this dirty labor right to come talk to it. So that is the one I can believe if any one of them tell me say them no want no money out of a lot of proceeds and them no get no money from a lot of proceeds to camp financing campaign. Light B. Smith is the only one I can really believe. Because him did get out some song them never like. Especially coming from a dirty labor right. So now it's a different thing they must state. They must state that them know the deputy leader down in that constituency. The deputy leader is the one who get murdered a couple of days ago. Them know the deputy leader and was a great youth and a Christian youth, an evangelist. An evangelist for the word of God. We preach every night and every day we visit hospital and looking for people who need help. So, am I to be corrected that that lady never dissociate herself from knowing this individual? Or just people that tell lie upon her? I believe people that tell me lie, you know. That she says she don't know him. But anyway, it's no time to rejoice in the misfortune of a family or a group or an interest group. So you go. But them a tell the people them say the man shouldn't reach a police station. Him should have been what? Should have been dealt with by the people down there. The people them don't have no wicked heart, you know. Them don't have no wicked heart, and so they handed over the man to the police or they allow them to be held. But this so-called leadership of the highest court in the land is telling them that that shouldn't happen. Trying to put a wicked heart into the people. So the people them reject it immediately and say, if you tell I walk, I run. Anything you say, me I do the opposite. And if you tell I run, I walk. Because the people them know say them a pirate. I remember one night I tell you already, you know, the great King Omar, King's the Goodest and all is to keep a long time thing, tribute to the greats. A great thing about it, recognizing some of the great people. Because Heineken Star Time alone couldn't do it. The King's the Goodest and keep up the tradition and carry it even further. Carry it further back and further forward. And one night down a curfew place, you know, the Ethiopians were being honored and they also were singing on the stage of tribute to the greats. Now in July, August, one of them years, July, August, must have 2001, I believe it was. Either 2000 or 2001. They were some of the guest artists, they were also being honored. And after them sing some of them terrific hits, them ball out and say, if anybody having a request. But me ball out say, pirate! And them just go right in it, you know. Them a pirate, and you see the more the music I sing. Some of the big wigs from the lobbies, you know, the lobby party. Some of the big wigs, they get very uncomfortable, you know. For them know, say, them the lyrics that talk about, you know. Them a pirate, but them a musical expert from Peter Tosh. Pirate, them a pirate Peter Tosh. Through Peter Tosh, good and dead and safe from them. Them can ride upon him carcass, but them a expert from Peter Tosh. And when the music a play, man, and them hear Ethiopians a spell out, say anything you tell me, I do the opposite, because you're a pirate. But PJ did tell you already, say, right down this to me, fly the gate. A zebra did sing that, no? I think a zebra, you know, fly the gate. PJ did tell them, say, all of his geldings are ready. That means the people are run for him party. You know what is a gelding? It's a young horse, a male horse, where them cut out him ball. So that he won't pay attention to the female, he more concentrate on racing. Not true. I'm not an expert on this thing, but that is my understanding. But PJ tell us that everybody are call out what is the date of election. And PJ said, no, the gate. It's only me can fly. No, the election date. It's only me can fly the gate. And when my geldings are ready, that's the time I will fly the gate. Some of the geldings not ready yet, so them are hold the gate. As I tell you yesterday, from my little youth, I wonder, some of my little boy, them not like play cowboy. So we have 5 guns and only 3 of we as youth, and we want 2 more youth to hold 2 guns. So you can have a good cowboy game. But some of the youth, one of the youth, they want to skip rope. You can't tell youth up there. It's a bad tendency I try to force you to come play cowboy and Indian. You have cowboy and Indian, you know. One side good and one side bad. And you have police and thief. If you have some gun, you can either play cowboy and Indian or police and thief. So, if you can't run down people and tell them how to live them life. If baby don't like fire gun, you can't tell him that he must be firing gun. And if him choose a different lifestyle, allow him. So whether baby or anybody else, everybody have rights, the same rights. All people have the same rights, human rights. You know, no special rights about Rasta rights, African rights and European rights and gay rights. No special rights. It's human rights you have. It's a piracy them are try to go on with, but them have special rights. Human rights you have. And the animal them have animal rights. Zebra have any different rights? Zebra have any special zebra rights? And lion have different lion rights? No, animal rights them have. All animal have rights. And you recognize the animal have rights for land, for free, for roam. All of them must in a zoo. They must free for roam on them own land, and you must back and stay away from them land. But you don't want to recognize that human have rights. And every human have rights to a living space and piece of land. Every family and every human being have rights to a living space, living piece of. But you don't want to come have special rights. You don't want to recognize the human rights, that everyone have a right to land and living space. But you want to come recognize special rights for yourself and your group. Not like that. No special rights. Human rights. You're sharing human rights if you're going to share anything. And nobody not to try bully nobody. Nobody try bully. Baby or any little youth a grow up and them no want fire gun. Don't try to force them for fire gun. Neither the party mustn't try to force them for fire no gun. And the gangster in the year mustn't force the youth to fire gun. If the youth want to skip rope, allow him to skip rope. Allow the youth to skip rope if him want to skip rope. Don't try to force nobody for fire gun. Neither the party not to try and force nobody to stop skip rope. Neither them no force nobody for fire no gun. So if baby no want fire no gun, allow baby make baby skip rope. You see him when I gonna come beg him money. Give him enough rope. One thing if you do, give him enough rope. What him want. Talking about give him enough rope. A man down in a Belize couple of years ago carried go to court, you know. Say him wants him have a constitutional right to have anal sex. If it provide him anus to the next man satisfy himself. It's a constitutional right him claim, you know. That's against the laws of Belize. Him have a constitutional right to provide freely to anybody who him choose the opportunity to penetrate him anus. Him says a constitution. Boy, him have a strong constitution, boy. Him stomach strong. I don't have that kind of strong constitution. But him free. And is him right. So saying that and saying this, I go hear from the Ethiopians. Like what the people down in Manchester tell the Lord Chief Justice, say, no way! Go away from here with your jungle justice. Go back to Garden House. The highest court of the jungle. The highest court of the jungle, not of Jamaica. The highest court of the jungle is Garden House. You're a pirate, Ethiopians. Welcome back to Straight Up. I am your host, Jerry Small. And we're going to your phone call, but just before that, we have a few text messages left over from yesterday. What with the prolonged interview with the people who are resisting the firing of Professor Bain. Yeah, prolonged interview, which was worth it. So a few text messages just before your phone call. Any fair-minded person must be struck by the fact that the Jamaica Council of Churches did not speak out against the police killings, the failure of Barbadian state to give Miss Myrie her money, the poor state of Jamaica person, but they have a lot of time for the Bain issue. what you have a lot of time for. You who write this text, what you have a lot of time for. I glad to them come out about the BN thing. What you have a lot of time for. And yes, I agree that the churches them don't come out when them supposed to come out. I agree with that. But at the same time now, what you have a lot of time for. Next one. Jerry, I suggest that all priests, pastors, politicians, and police officers read Ezekiel chapter 34. Please read verse 1 to 10. Okay, I promise if I do it today. Next one. My problem with the JPS is that I would love for someone to answer why they are not governed by the Utilities Act that dictates 30 days from the date of the bill for the due date. Currently, JPS gives 15 days from the bill date to the due date. It's crazy. We're already being robbed, yet we cannot even get a reasonable time to pay. Well, I hope you notice that the woman with them bring come here. We are run the company. You hear how she talk like a politician. Not only she talk like a politician, she talk like she the prime minister. Over and over and over. She talk what she demanding, what she going to do, what must be done, and what laws must be changed. You don't understand? Them bring her here to get the niggers in line. And she know that. Them bring her here to get the niggers in line. And notice that you have a black, strong, look like a strong-minded black man around Lime. But JPS bring this one here to get the niggers in line, and she talk to them. And you know, up to yesterday, Paul left here say how him love her. I feel a friend her up, you know. How him love her. I never hear him say him love nobody like that yet. At the first, never hear him say him love somebody like that one. Say him love her. Next one. Jerry, you need to correct your approach when you frequently tell your callers to allow you let you talk. And by the time their time comes around to speak, you announce that they are out of time. You say that you are open to correction. This is one such. I would approach this as I listen to your program regularly every day. But fear is fear, and you have to strike a balance with your callers. Let them get a fair share of their 3 minutes. So I await the change, sir. Is who give them the 3 minutes? You give them 3 minutes? I give them more than 3 minutes. Especially if them call is interesting. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Yeah, brother Jerry, morning.
Morning, how you doing, sir?
Well, I catch you early this morning, my boss. Yeah. That piece of music that we play a while ago, what's name Bionic Steve?
Bionic Steve, man. I try to remember his name. Bionic Steve.
Yeah, man. Bionic Steve.
Yes, sir.
PJ, did you use him song panning campaign one night time too, you know?
Yes, I made a warn.
That piece of music there.
Yes, sir. I made a warn him, say. I was warning him, say, must try listen to music and understand what it is about before them use it. Never listen to them. By the time them catch up themselves, it was late. They already had been boasting that they are pirates.
Right. Yeah, Jerry, continuing from yesterday, remember me to bring up the same jungle justice thing. Me and you have a little small discussion.
Yes, sir.
And me did even make a little mistake about the hanging part.
Yes, sir.
But if you look back in our history still, you know, Jerry, you see with hanging that's part of vigilante and jungle justice too, you know.
Hanging?
When them used to just take out people and just hang people.
No, that's lynching. No, that's lynching.
Oh, lynching you call it?
Yeah, when you take them out and don't try them, you call that lynching.
Right, because most of the European countries used to do that too, practice that too.
Yeah.
The African people, them go through a whole heap of that as well too.
Yeah.
You know, especially when them claim to them, they give them freedom.
Yeah.
Whole heap of little mistreatment.
Yeah.
Your boy, I don't know. Mr. Crawford, him.
He's not my boy.
Alright. Mr. Crawford now, Jerry. You notice the trend where
Crawford say, when any road needs for fixing a film constituency, he must go down on National Works Agency and try see if anybody down there like him.
Right.
And if them like him, know him get to fix the road. So he's not my boy. He's one of the people them down a National Work Agency. Yeah,
but Jerry, you realize every political campaign I use him now as them, what I call it now, them pacifier.
No man, a mascot.
Mascot. Because what they interview with him on television, I think it was week before last week, when him come on the Ann Jackson Miller program.
Yeah.
I think he's either that or Cliff, one of them.
Yeah.
And I noticed that thing with him, Jerry, is like he might try to make it look like he might defend poor people.
Yeah, yeah.
While at the same time he might tribalize the thing, because even one at a time him does the Tivoli, like, you know, when you have a big friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I try, you know?
Yeah.
Make it look like you're considering, because Tivoli is not the only garrison thief in light. Yeah, it was the same light issue.
Yeah.
And every mention in him sentence and paragraph, he might talk about Tivoli.
Yeah.
Like him on the side of the people at Tivoli. And at the same time, him there on program, I talk about Dutch labor right and all of them things.
No, you see, when you score points, you know, when you score points, you're liable to get out and get out and gone, you know. Because people are cheer you on, you know, you score enough goal, you make enough run for goal. And them a cheer you on and boost up, and you start talk more and more things to get more forward. Like I'm on, enough of the guy them hear sing anti-gay lyrics on dancehall stage. It's in order to get a forward, you know.
Yeah, man.
You get no forward for that. So
but in part, Jerry, just before I go, I say, him need to make whoever write him speech, and if I write it, him need to stop the flip-flopping and straighten up him thing. Well, him no need, but I am putting a suggestion out to him if him hearing.
Yeah.
He needs to stop the flip-flopping. Thank you very much.
No, but I don't recommend you telling other people what them need. You can tell other people what them need.
Well, you know, it's just our opinion still.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hello, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here, man.
Him intoxicated, you know.
I realize.
And him getting carried away. And him move up in our society, so he will get more and more ratings. But him say him not like the expensive ratings when you big him up, him have to give $1,000.
Yeah, him say him love them too expensive.
Yeah, him say him love cheap ratings. Say him love cheap ratings. On the other hand, through him a move up in a society and him a move with tourism minister in a tourist circle.
All about.
Him say him start get feel like boat. Because he will pay yacht and motorboat and speedboat and white people have. So him say him want a boat. And him say if anybody want to jump up and give him a boat, he will take it too.
Every man not taking me.
So you see them say every man have a price, you know.
Every man have a price.
I don't believe so. I know that I do have no price. And not every man have a price. But some people believe every man have a price. Because them have a price. So him say him want boat. And him say him will take accept a boat.
Yeah. Now taking him one thing in concept I like.
We usually run boat, you know.
Yeah.
What we can afford amongst ourselves. But some man want boat to hire on them chest. And they will bend over backward to get boat.
True. You know.
All right.
Take care of yourself, my boss. Respect and love.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up.
Good morning, Joseph.
What on, sir?
Well, I'm giving thanks, man. You know.
All right. Now the tips. Nothing precedes the tips. Nothing precedes the tips.
I got play a tip for you.
No, yes, play a tip.
Which tip one play?
All of them on which you have come since the time that you were warned for prosecution.
Alright, I got to say something though. I apologize for everything that I say.
No.
Yeah, man.
Specifically, we have to review the tips.
Yes, I'm just something, man.
Yeah? No. Listen here now. You
gave me 3 days and 3 days.
No. You're busy firing Professor Bain and rejoicing and celebration over the firing of Professor Bain. And
okay, say that.
Yes, that's what your business is. Get the tape. We have to go to. No. Go and get the tape. Let's go to another call. Get the tapes and come. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, Jerry.
Yes, welcome.
Jerry, you know that the schools and they step off of your mouth.
No, take off the chamois from over your mouth and talk plain.
Chamois?
The chamois from off of your mouth and talk plain.
You must know it from my mouth.
Yeah.
Jerry, you must style the man as dirty labor, eh?
Who style as dirty labor?
Mr. Lloyd B. Smith.
Lloyd B. Smith?
Yes.
Lloyd B. Smith was in the Labour Party and Damien Crawford. Hold on. No, Damien Crawford advised about dirty labor right, that there's some dirty labor right who have now cleaned up and come into the PNP.
No, but Jerry, what I'm saying, you cannot tell the big man as dirty labor. You're talking about Damien Crawford.
You listen here now. I am saying that Lloyd B. Smith is the only credible PNP MP from down in Western Jamaica Because allow me. No, Lloyd B. Smith is the only, and he knows that I credit him. Lloyd B. Smith is the only credible PNP MP from Western Jamaica, because he is the one who warned that he's not in the Wanga got you allow me. Your Cornwall College is in Western Jamaica, and the motto of Cornwall College is learn or leave.
Jerry, we the corner, what they call in the morning to talk about our issue. We don't want you to abuse we the corner to show your word from people, Jerry. And that's what you're doing over the years.
Was the
issue and you are straying away from the issue?
Was Damian Crawford throwing word when him said dirty labor right yesterday?
I'm not talking about Damian Crawford, Jerry.
Yeah.
Every time we call about that issue, you are straying about something that you're going to call for politics, you're going in politics, right?
Your petticoat is being exposed.
You're one.
No,
your mouth is filthy, Jerry. You need to clean up yourself, Jerry.
I agree, but your petticoat is clean.
You need to clean up yourself, Jerry. When we call them one day, you have shape on the
You cannot tell me not to quote Damian Crawford.
You have issue with people when you use be the corner to clear up your
By the way, we have any more calls there?
You need to stop, man.
No, you don't tell me what I need.
You need to stop.
No.
Young people listening to the program and hear you.
Go to your desk and get to work. Go to your desk and get to work. Let's go for a break. Good morning, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Hello? You have 5 more minutes. You have Elizabeth II up at Buckingham Palace now, but this one is Elizabeth III. She come from out of the bowels of Elizabeth II. That's great. You made my day. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Small.
Yes, sir.
West Portland man.
What one?
Me not there, Papa. Me had the last call up on Good Friday, man, and I never get the time to call back. But me still are listening, you know.
Yes.
You know, we used to tell, but I be like Mr. Perkins, you know, people to trace them, yeah, man. You're trying to be like Mr. Perkins.
No, low people what?
Make them a trace, you. If they cut them off, man, make them trace.
No. When I feel like it, I will expose them and allow them to go on. When I feel like it, I will flush the toilet immediately. Another time we'll allow them to float around in the bowl a little and swell up. And you know that.
You just make a comment about like this because I say dirty labor, right? Because that they always call labor.
Yes, labor, right? And they used to.
You never say dirty PNP. Then suppose you did say dirty PNP.
No, and they used to call him dirty labor right before he clean up himself.
And it's a comment here, I can hear them are going to take your hand.
Yes, sir.
They like to then start to labor, right?
Yeah.
You know, listen to them. Yeah, man, from Good Friday, where some people call it Good Friday, some to Bad Friday.
Yes,
sir. Comment to me that makes you see.
Yes, sir.
And they head of the program.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we want the world to know, including Jamaica, right throughout the world.
Yeah.
To know, say, boy, none of it, this land now with it, and none of it, every one of it born can see, we don't know it come. And all of the leaders then to do a deal with the thing right, start the killing and the fighting throughout the world. Because nobody can live up in the years. So most of place man hurt people have to live. So I want to just correct that.
Yeah.
You understand? Because any plan, anybody attacks, any leader attacks with any plan, when them dead gone, that plan must work out.
Yeah.
Because I know so the next generation we are going to rise. I go clean up everything, all the bad rules are set for them. Them I go clean it up.
Yes.
It could have taken 100 or 200 years.
Yes, sir.
Everything I go change up.
Yes, sir.
You understand? When they again, you know, I listen on TV, you know, I watching news, you know, one man from St. Kitts, you know, I believe I just watching this year on TV, about 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
The man say, him I got turn PMP and split the vote. Then people be saying Labour and PMP, them are God. Then be what then take this politics thing from, man? Eh?
Is that religion to them?
Eh? When me hear the man say I go split vote and turn PMP, me have to laugh and say, but they must give them 2 parties are God. Me tell them all the while, say me a Labour and man, you know, can't just deal with things, so them Labour and PMP are not God. You understand? We be again, Mr. Holding, leader of the opposition, leader on this same program and the man before you come on. And so one about call the man. Once him try to diss the man, I ask the man say when him go fix up one road in a P area. Look what bad road in a Labourite area, PNP area, everywhere over Jamaica bad road there. And that thing called Mr. Holness as a team, before he said to Mr. Holness, say, he minor miss Portia Simpson, give him some of the Jeep money to fix up the road.
Hello. You can't tell people what to say with them calling. You can't tell people what to say with them calling.
That's a truth, but then the politics thing is cut out, man.
No, politics never cut out. You have to law everything. But thank you very much. Law everything, man. Yeah. Thank you very much, yes, sir. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello. Yes, well, what if more things to deal with, and I know you're going to come in with a phone call. By the way, I get an invitation here. I can read it here. It says, invitation from the ministries of evangelist Dr. Jessica Clarice Ledwidge. I hear it said, the ministries of evangelist Dr. Jessica Clarice Ledwidge, Bishop of the Triumphant Victorious Church of Jesus Christ, addresses at Lock 21, Boundbrook, Port Antonio, Portland. Mr. Jerry Small. Campaign for Justice stage show on 29th of May 2014 at the Eastern Peace Center, Skateland, 121 Windward Road, Kingston, View. That is, the 29th of May, I think, is Thursday. The Jamaica Forum for Human Rights will be hosting its Campaign for Justice stage show on the date and venue mentioned above, and which will be featuring musical acts and special guests, such as Queen Goddess Elise Kelly of IRFM. Now, what do I really mean by this? Queen Goddess Elise Kelly. When Elise Kelly become a Queen Goddess, and who give her this title Queen Goddess? Are they putting on this title upon Elise Kelly and she don't want it, or does Elise Kelly want it? The Ministries of Evangelist Dr. Jessica Clarice Ledwidge is referring to Elise Kelly as Queen Goddess Elise Kelly. Then I'm also inviting special guests as Mrs. Angela Brown-Burke, the Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, and Mr. Owen Ellington, the Commissioner of Police. And them name out a list of artists will be there. And I'm inviting me. But it's not signed by the lady here, Jessica Clark Ledwidge. It's signed by somebody from the pastoral department, and them now print out the person, my name make a sieve clear. It looked to me like C. Martin. But them for print out the name plain, let me know is who signed this letter and who is inviting me and so on. And who is referring to Elise Kelly as Queen Goddess. Because according to how you invite people and you frame the event, that is how people decide whether them really want to come such an event. I need to read to understand more about Queen Goddess and all them things. Because people take it serious, say it's not Prince Emmanuel start to say him is God. Is that people start saying him a God, And Prince Emmanuel, Charles Edward start saying him a God, And all the while is other people come start praise people as God. And sometimes some people get tempted and start to accept the praise and say, alright, me accept the praise. Some of the people in the 12 tribe of Israel start to praise Brother Carrington, Brother Gad. Like say him a replace his majesty. I don't think it's him start to say no. And after a while it come like him start to accept that, well then him is a replacement for his majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. People always take praise. At first them reject it, Just like I hear me say I reject certain things. Well, watch me and mark me. And anytime you see me start take on praise till me start call myself Lord Jerry Small. You know what to do with me. I tell you from now. Like how you see me I reject all certain little boosting up. Like how Damien Crawford say him not like the expensive, what him say? Expensive ratings. Him like cheap ratings. But when you rate him not to give no for money, him can get ice him in time, not give nothing at all. But him not like the ratings when him have to let off 1,000, you rate him as bad. All the while people come yell me as boss and all them way there. I mean, I show him say I'm not the boss. And if I was the boss, I know what would happen. So I'm not the boss, and nobody try boost now, because most of the year people are boost up, you know. I prepare for text up now for you, you know. But I come to me with that. So anytime you hear me, you know, start to accept up all of praise, tell me start to accept Lord Jerry Small. And you are the greatest thing ever come on radio and boost up and boost up and boost up till me start to accept all over a big title. You know what to do with me. As I tell you, most of the people, like Jim Jones, who them followers start to turn them worshippers. Most times them followers start boost them up even before them start demand it, you know. But they get drunk, they sip it a little and like it. They get intoxicated till afterward them say to themselves, as a matter of fact, what you're saying is right, you know. I'm really the representative of God on earth. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello. Good morning, welcome, Straight Up, hello. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Dennis, Dylan.
Yes, sir, what go on?
What I'm brethren?
Not there?
Listen, oh, them kind of people, the brethren, them need to.
Which kind of people?
Like the little madu man a while ago, man.
Which madu man? You mean Bet the Third?
I don't know what she's about.
Bet the Third?
Yeah.
Is a third, you know? Like John the Third.
Yeah, but you see, we have been trying to teach these people from a long time, say, when them realize that Marcus Garvey tell them, say, they must elevate themselves and identify themselves as African people and look to them inside and their mentality and them ambition and them drive to carry themselves forward, then they may realize that politicians are servants of the people and servants of the state and not vice versa.
No, man, you're always saying that you try to convince those.
Jerry, them people that sick, you know, man.
Then why you try to convince them? Hold on, call me back after the news, because I don't have enough time to finish this reason with you.
Yeah, me call you back.
Yes,
yeah?
ma'am. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Good morning, Jerry.
Yes, ma'am.
Jerry, I see you, every time I see you, what am I going to do with you?
Yeah.
You see that white ear there, where you have,
Yeah.
where we wait a folio,
Yeah.
and which color you want, the orange or green?
No,
Remember
no, finish that.
Died. I where you want, the mixed color, people call in, and tell me which color must be. Because you see you, Jerry, every day you come under the radio, you're not talking about nothing positive. Every day you're just talking about the government. Here bad, the government not do nothing good. Other people not do nothing good. Find something good and talk about the man and the youth them.
Hello, don't you dye your hair orange?
Yes, but that's orange, yes.
I know.
And green to a
No.
color I feel like
No, you lie. I tell lie on green and different color. Lie, I tell. Let's go for the 10 a.m. headline news. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. We're going into the second hour of our program. Just looking through the Observer here, and I see a picture. The people in Belize start to rise up, pushing back against the so-called special rights of gay. Them no want to enjoy human rights like everybody else. Some of them. They want special rights around the world. So the people in Belize pushing back against any special rights for no gay. And then now on page 3? Page 3 now, I say PNP mourns killing of prominent activists. That a Bebe them attack. I'm going to see a picture of the man with them called Bebe. He now one cowboy hat on one horse. Sit down on him horse. A ride on Labor Day. And just a few days before them kill him. Before some people kill him. So as I tell you, when I was little boy, just like how Georgie Porgy like kiss the girls and some boy not like kiss the girl. So it is some boy never like play cowboy and not like play gun play with gun. And like play cowboy or Indian or police and thief. But if you see when them turn a man, them start to like ride horse and wear cowboy hat. So it is Damian Crawford start to acquire a taste. Say, boy, I like have a boat. Me myself, from a little boy, I want a boat. I say, my old man have a nice boat there too. But him did have a beach. But some, I don't know if I can have a boat until I have a beach myself. Because I don't want to keep no boat and no people yard. But I mean, yeah, Damian Crawford growing into a man from a boy. And him want a boat. And the same I work towards it. Because I like everybody else, he would have like for rich. Well, baby didn't make it. Baby make it before him dead. And him share it with him party. Him share. And not only him party, him share it to the people who know him party neither. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello.
This is Bongo Jerry.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, you want to see a musical talk when you're playing now, you know. You know, say from here you play music, you never hear you play no Abba singing yet, you know. You might play a Sata rhythm, but you hear you play no Abba singing. When we I give some Abba singing, when we like, yeah, I hear you play daily. Forward unto Zion, this land, in Masdan, no Jah, I and I, African race. Fine, play them tune there daily, Abyssinians. All I tune them when you play, and I play nothing yet. You want, just play Abyssinians, you know it already.
You go and play Chichi Boom, and who you know who's what.
You don't know what I say, but you want to say something where we're not supposed to talk on the radio. Me a man tell you the truth, and I'm not tell you a long time, you know. They try to force some word out of people's mouth, you know, where you want them to say, you know. But we're greater than that, and we know how you see already, but not tell you say. You never really end up like the rest of them because we know history. And what you know, me don't want to ask about. You did the Carol Garden.
Go and play Chichi Boom. Pon you know.
You know how it play, you know. But me don't want to tell you. But me don't want to go down the road with you because you know about all of the road them.
No,
because you travel east, west, north, and south. You know see it?
Go and play Chichi Boom. Pon you know who what?
Yeah,
alright, we have to go to our next call. Good morning, welcome to Straight. Welcome to Straight, hello.
Yeah.
Yes, Maya.
King Celestia, Jah, Rastafari. Blessed morning, Mr. Small.
Yes, sir.
Give them some praise for life, you know. I say we're not taking no cycles and no Mr. Honorable and no this and no that.
I have no use for it.
So you're called by the name of His Majesty, man, you're good, you know?
I have no use for it.
Alright, my boss. Mr. Small, all African Day, you know?
Yes, sir.
Still I celebrate, Mr. Small, trust me. And it's a go on good.
Yeah, which part?
Yes, man, I went one night down a tough fight there.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, man, tough fight thing come alive, Mr. Small, because 9 days ago and down an earthquake.
Yes.
Tough fight, so boy, I'm keep a one night out of it, you know?
Yes, sir.
So from early first morning, 25th morning, 5 o'clock, him start out.
Yeah.
And it was really full, Mr. Small.
Yes, sir.
And so I have to big up to Puffy and to Cliffy down there, you know?
Yeah.
And to the support, Mr. Small, when I say the All-African celebration, I get Mr. Small, because I realize the boy, the people are wise up and I take consciousness of themselves, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yes, man, we're glad to hear, because you see what the minister said down at poor us to Mr. Small down at the funeral service there. Hello?
What the minister say?
Yeah, man, down at the funeral service there. When the man said that man shouldn't reach an station.
Yeah.
I was very proud of the people, Mr. Small, when them reached the same time, Mr. Small.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I really give thanks, man, because me hear the shouting of Mr. Small.
Yeah, man.
And right now when you see that him, I take him one take back him talk, you know.
Yeah.
Because him I tell people
listen.
Gone too far.
No, listen, you have to create some better condition for the phone call. Either you have to stop the vehicle, wind up doing that or something.
Oh, you know what, so right beside one Chichi bus, me stand up and it seems like I kinch and I give the trouble.
Well, do not play Chichi Boom Pon nobody know you.
I'm not such a bomb, man. I shift my shift, man.
Oh.
Yeah, better location.
Yeah, you leave that to the chichi.
Yeah, man, we don't depend that. Yes, man, so I give thanks to the response of the people, you know.
True.
To show the people, to show the ministers them, say, boy, you know, we are learning, so when we used to set away, we have to take it into consideration.
Yeah, sir.
Because there was a time, you know, Mr. Smart, see the arm them what them have now when they blow.
Yeah.
Like when them are selling any function and things, them arm with them a blow.
Vuvuzela.
Yeah. I want a wicked thing, man. Come attend one of the meetings, you know, a political meeting, you know, Mr. Smart.
Yeah.
And every time a member go up on the podium and talking, Mr. Smart, nobody in the congregation not hearing anything, you know, Mr. Smart.
No.
Nobody not hearing anything. And I see man them come there with some new product. And I see naked girl up on the top of the product, them are dancing, you know, Mr. Smart.
Yeah.
Brand new product, and girl up on the top of the product are dance.
Yeah.
Now, one time the meeting finish, and everybody gone about them business. A man who said, boy, I was going to a meeting last night. I was just going to a meeting. There's no man to say, boy, you know, said the minister, you did say this, the minister did say that. A man can say, boy, I go on good enough.
Yeah.
And they don't hear a word of what happened at the meeting.
Everyone at the party supported them belly full.
Yeah. Sure, man. And you see, Mr. Bean thing, Mr. Small,
Yeah.
I am saying, you know, would I like more support? I wonder when we want to the Western campus and the whole Jamaica, because this is supposed to concern all of us, so it concern me for real.
Yeah.
So what I would like happening to Jamaica, I would like some association forming up Mr. Smart. Sure, he's a professor on the West Indies. You know, so mostly the West Indies will deal with them thing and them organize. So them can just call the member and call the member, say, all right, we're going to protest. But what about we citizens out here? How do we deal with that? And we have to just form an association where the association members can just put it out by the internet and say, we're going to have a demonstration tomorrow, all island, all that area. Sure. You don't think something like that could work?
It don't. These things work every day. Every day they've been working for thousands of years. Lot came together and demonstrate. And after them surround him house and said them want to have access. They want to have anal access to his visitors. You hear me? You hear me? Hello. Them thing it can't.
No,
you're not hearing me. But you're not hearing me.
No.
What was I saying?
No, sir, I cannot go on for 2,000 a year.
No, you're not hearing me. I said Lot did decide to stand him ground, and after him see the gay lobby in Saddam surround him house and say them want anal access to him visitor them and to him daughter and him visitor. Him decide to leave out of Saddam. He had to leave out of Saddam and go to our next government, go to our next country where him won't be dominated by that, because thousands of years now they are dominating different governments.
Sure.
I have to go now. Thank you very much. Yes, sir?
Yeah, man. Give thanks and praise. That's a good reference, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the street, brother.
Why you won't behave yourself, man? Jerry.
Go ahead.
What's happening?
Hello. Fine, thank you.
Yeah, look here now.
Yeah.
Genesis 19.
Yes.
Verse 27.
Yeah.
And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord.
Yeah.
And then he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah and toward all the land.
Yes.
No.
I am telling you. I am telling you that you are sounding muffled again, and you're not articulating the word separately. So everything is getting mumble and jumble because you're getting excited. No, wait. Listen here. When I am saying something to you, don't try to cut me off. Don't try to cut me off.
All right.
I said you are sounding muffled because you're not articulating the words separately, and so you get excited. It is natural to get excited when you are enthusiastic about your reasoning, but you have to prevent that by calming yourself, keeping it slow and measured, and articulating the words differently.
All right, Jerry. So two things more for the quickly so that we can get through the thing. Just don't run the danger. For example, even though you say you don't really love the self-aggrandizement thing and so on, but at the same time, you'll be saying that the person was accusing you of or you did was dealing with one person. I said, so who give them the 3 minutes? You understand? So even the action there, you know. So more time I discuss and I criticize, but you know mean to say me a fight, you know, nothing. Just respond to that, you know. You in the same vein when you say one thing, in the same vein you say, so who give him the 3 minutes? You understand? So it come across a certain way. You understand what I'm trying to say? You put my problem time when you are deep, you know. You not think that way, but we out here so in a radio land where I listen to it. It come across a way. You understand what I'm saying?
You speak on behalf of all radio land.
Alright, in my estimation, then, my point, you understand? And you know, I mean, this is nobody perfect now. I just try to come across, alright? Alright, you have to respond. The final point I'm going to make now, right? Alright, here you know. You say, alright, when you grow up, because you keep on making the point about the cowboy and thing now, when you grow up and you say you have like a 5 gun and 3 man for the boss gun, but in the the guy out in a queer now, him no really want to play gun war, and I feel right that you know really a fighting down. And you just say, boy, when I tell you, say for example, now you say to your mother, why that little guy holding finger so? Like when my hold his teacup, or why he want to play jacks better than the girl, man. And, you know. But you have to be careful, because if you notice, no very thing where the people might accuse you of, you know, or you trace off the cost, the callers all the time. And that's one of the thing where you left off, you know. You notice, nobody use them. That's one of the tendency that when I used to have, you know. Then could have traced, post back foot more than anybody else than dying. Go and chase off your sister more than us. So you have to be careful that I try to point out this. You cannot trace off your callers them because them find your program interesting and them like it. And yet you trace them off and you cut them off and then you have to just take the thing to a higher level, Jam. And that may I try to say to you. To a higher level, man.
Alright. Are you
criticizing you? I'm not really a fight.
Yes.
Tell you.
Are you finished tracing now?
I haven't known that you're going to say still, but you're good still, you know, you're good. I just that message here, Jerry. No rest.
I don't need any good behavior star. I don't need any ticket from you.
Anyway?
I don't need any tick or no star or no.
No, man, I criticize it because I try to more to make it better.
And don't listen here. And
keep the program on a higher level.
Yes. Well, allow you to chat for 3 minutes and last start you're taking back over. Alright, and don't bring no apple come school, come give me no shine off, come give me neither.
Alright, boss. Alright, sir.
I'm not the boss. Right. I'm not the boss.
Thank you very much. That was my take.
No, but me listen you good, but don't bring no apple come give me say I'll carry nothing going to get teacher.
Alright, my boss.
I don't eat apple. And you are not the snake. If you're even evil, you are not the snake. Anyway, I'm not quarrel with him, you know. Yes, anyway. Yes, as I say, let us run the numbers because we have some more things to do. For straight up, we have a choice of numbers. 702-3470. 702-3470, 702-2585, 702-2585, 977-7638, 977-7638, toll-free line 1-888-991-5155, toll-free 1-888-991-5155, Digicel number 618-1823. Digicel 618-1823. All straight lines. Text line 899-7657. Text line 899-7657. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. May I play a little piece of backbiter for you? I'll soon take a phone call. Bob Marley. Because them think was there in a Saddam when Saddam burned down in a Genesis. That was just the beginning. Let's hear Bob Marley, backbiter. Because them are backbiter, you know. Yeah, Bob Marley have some difficulty putting down the backbiter. Let's take a phone call. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Huh?
How are you this morning?
Fine, thank you, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am?
Not bad. Mr. Small.
Yes, ma'am.
What you supposed to tell the people them is saying, a parish care over 800 a district. And Saddam is not, Saddam call it that Saddam was the district. But the community, it was Saddam and Gomorrah that burned out.
Yeah.
You understand? So although that community, if you enter into that community, say for instance you have a scheme, and if you enter into Portmore and you are not a lesbian or a homosexual and you don't want to do it, refuse, you get killed.
In Portmore?
No, example.
Oh, I think I Gaza Empire.
No, example.
Yeah.
Mr. Small, you know what me I listen to,
Yeah.
station, and I get to understand that some foreign stations, journalists has been sued, and a man shop, they want to put them in a jail because they are talking against the homosexuals.
Yeah.
And what I am considering about, when the next time for vote, don't answer me, I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
If it would be possible for me as a whole woman to walk to a polling station, go vote, because plenty of you call them, when them call you, you already see when the next election come or before the election start to in gear, because took off, you are going to have a lot of killing. Because if people can come on the radio and threaten you and say certain things, that to mean to say people is going to be in danger to go to polling station and them can't even kill you before or kill you after election. Where is Jamaica going, Mr. Small?
Who do the killing during election?
The people them who want to win and decide so they want to control the area.
Who want to win?
Because the politics them...
Hold on. Who want to win?
Neither GLP or PMP. Those are
no, it couldn't be neither. No, it couldn't be neither. It couldn't be neither. Who want to win?
Who want to win?
Yeah.
The person who decides that they want to
name the set of people who want to win.
The set of people are the PMP, the GLP, and the people them who waiting on the PMP and the GLP to put on them pots on fire, send them picnic to school, live in a certain place free, and we, the taxpayer, pay for it.
All right, so those are the people who kill people during election?
Exactly.
Oh, so we know them then.
Thank you very much for the day, and have a lovely day, and enjoy and protect yourself and your children.
Thank you very much, yeah?
All right.
Good morning, welcome to Straight Up.
Mr. Small, good morning. Hello?
Welcome, go ahead, please.
Yeah, morning, you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning, sir. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
All right, bless you.
Hold on, let's go for a break quick and come back. Welcome back to Straight Up. Yes, miss.
Come on, me I say, some people are calling and I say, yeah, the youth man, you call us them certain way, you see? So me I say, why the same set of people them where I call, you see?
Yeah.
So try to create an avenue and try to entertain all those characters. But those guys are real characters, you know.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
But when we really call to talk to you about, you see, I remember in 2011, I didn't come and call your program.
Yeah.
I gentleman was actually telling you about an incident.
Yeah.
I actually turned to the gentleman and I said, it was about the thing here, jungle justice.
Yeah.
I turned to the gentleman and I say, you don't support those things.
Yeah.
Because what if the person who them kill, when all is said and done, is not the individual who carry out the act?
Yes.
And the gentleman never want to turn up to the talk and he cut off the phone.
Yes.
Now you know what that remind me of? The incident that happened on Monday for the years now.
Yeah.
With the lady and her two sons.
Yeah.
And what the MP say.
Yeah.
The MP say the people them should make the man like out of the community.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the person who the police them lock up first don't have nothing to do with the crime.
Exactly. So if he was following his advice as the Lord Chief Justice of the highest court in Ireland, the Parliament, you'd have kill anybody as police hold somebody, you kill him.
So you know what it goes to say? A particular me and them say, tell the police them, encourage the police them, say, yo, no kill and ask question. And
later.
Yeah, man. And then I never want to encourage jungle justice.
Yeah.
And these people these set of people that try to go around and try to, you know?
Yeah, and Peter Bunting, he go down to Westmoreland too, and tell the fireman them down there to separate themselves from the people.
Yes,
and don't join up with the people, because people don't like them. All the while them do that, you know, divide people against people.
Yes.
Same way, when him never like where Sharon here Webster, how she a move, him go down in our constituency and start to stir up things upon her, and him know that the people them down here, some terrible people will do our things, and him run come on this program, you know. Come say here, so me talk things about him, and I say, yes, I said that you know that when you go down there and talk some things against Sharon here Webster, that can put her in a physical danger.
Yeah.
And when me I talk to him, start to cool off now and say, boy, I true, and him apologize, and him say him and Sharon are a friend, and she invite him our birthday party next week, and all them kind of way. And yet and many times since that, we have seen Peter Bunting using the technique of dividing people. It's the same way, the same way them did get out Damon Crawford down at Trelawny, you know.
Yeah.
And little more them arms him up back when them have him under discipline.
So me I say, Mr. Suman, you know, see, politics and then contribute to a lot of the crime them within the country.
I said that the majority of organized murders in Jamaica have been organized by the PNP and the GLP and their supporters over the years.
You understand? I hope people can really look into these things when these people talk and really see where them come from. You understand me I say?
Yeah.
Because your man really come say that, and when done is not the person we might tell them, say them to destroy, you know, him commit the crime, that I show you a big thing.
And the PNP and the GLP have organized for hanging to stop taking place, because it reached a situation that some of the man them that was going to be hanged, they start to talk, was threatening to talk, that them going to talk out everything with them know.
Yeah.
And one of the last man we faced that, never him face hanging, but him face the danger, was Jim Brown, who when he was to be extradited, he send message to the boss and tell the boss that if him getting in more trouble, him going to start to talk.
Yeah.
Like Dudu Simpson also did reach to that crossroads too.
Yeah. But Mr. Small, I also keep up the work now, because we need neutral people like you on the radio wave. We don't want nobody to take side, and neutral people we say, you understand?
Yeah. Neither the front side nor the back side. Them can't
neither none of them.
Them can't keep them.
Blessing.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Good morning. Good morning. Next call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello? Go ahead, please. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up.
Jerry?
Yes, welcome.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Morning.
You know, I have been listening to your program, right? And
you're listening to your radio?
No, I'm not listening to the radio. I'm away from the radio.
But I'm hearing it.
Oh, you're hearing it. Shall I go and turn it off then?
Well,
completely?
if we want to have a good conversation, that would be the best thing to do.
Oh, let me turn it off.
Yeah, so we're going to give him some time to go turn it off. Call us and been listening to the program for some time now. And it's a good reason why him start that way. There's something that he want to tell us, and I think him turn off radio by now. Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm on. No, you know, I've listened to your program, and I find it very entertaining. And let me say this. If I was conducting that program, I would do it in the exact same way that you are now doing it. Because there are some truths that need to be told, and we need people like you, bold, courageous, to do so. But you know, right now, I'm in a state of anger. I must make it clear to you. And you know what has caused me, put me in the state of mind? Is that caller that called earlier on. The one you called Elizabeth third or fourth?
The third.
Elizabeth third, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that is a name too dignified for her.
Yeah.
Trust me. She needs to be called far worse than that.
So that is
these PNP people.
Yeah.
You know, they need to understand that this is a country where there is a plurality of views. We have a two-party system, and what I know to be the foundation of a democracy. You have multi-party system, we have two. Call it whatever you will. And there will always be different views to theirs, relative to theirs. But, I don't want to go into too much of a long discussion on the matter. But let me make this clear, and I hope that she is listening. The TNP, in my view, and I know that I am not alone in this, in the way I think and feel, the People's National Party has had a toxic effect on Jamaica. Their mix of policies and everything, especially since the 1990s, that they have, brought to bear on this country, amounts to a poisonous brew.
Do you know?
They have destroyed this economy. I'm not saying that the JLP is much better, but of the two evil, JLP is far worse.
All right, but most bushes, sir, most bushes green.
Yes.
And some people have some superstition and they want to ward off things. So if wasps come near to them and they are afraid of wasp bite, they rub up some green bush and say green bush and believe that can protect them from wasp. Then now you have a thing named love bush. What color is love bush?
I think it's yellow.
No, it's orange, really.
Orange, okay.
And the nature of love bush is what?
Well, can you repeat the question?
The nature of love bush is what? What is the main characteristic of love bush?
Well, it spreads like a virus.
It spreads very easily because it is a parasite.
It's a parasite.
So if you break off a piece of it and throw on any living plant,
it grows.
It will usually attach. It attaches itself to it very easily and quickly, and it spreads until it covers the whole plant, and it survives off of parasite in that plant until that plant is dead. Then it move along. Now the tradition is this: people have a little tradition along with the easiness of the growing of that love bush, that if they want to test the love of somebody that they love or somebody who professes love to them, they break off a piece of love bush and throw it on some other living plant and say, if you love me, that thing will grow. But if you don't love me, it won't grow. So if the host, that is the bush where them throw it on, don't allow it to parasite it and it dies. If you don't allow it to parasite you and it dies, they say you don't love you. You don't love them. But if you allow them to parasite you, and they are able to live off of you, like a wanga gut that Lloyd B. Smith was talking about, the belly politics, they say yes, you love you love them, and they love the poor.
Isn't that the exact same thing that is happening today in Jamaica?
But this is what I'm trying to demonstrate in a
I know, I get the drift. We see it manifesting in the you know what I've always wondered. It's a marvel to me. I mean, these people are a sucker for punishment. They, every single day.
You mean the population? You mean the population is a sucker for punishment?
I think so.
From the party.
From the party.
Yeah, but
sucker for punishment from the party.
No, but don't despair. Don't despair. The population is wising up as it gets younger. The population is wising up. Don't despair.
Well, I have hope. I hope that in my lifetime, I will not just see a little protest at the university gate. What I would want is for the masses to come out on the streets.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
To make it known in certain way that enough is enough.
No, not just enough. No, hello. Yes? Hold on. We don't have much time. Not just enough is enough. Enough is enough is a phrase that has been written to death. Not just enough is enough. There are some other things to take place. The JLP is not the answer either.
No,
but there is a people's movement that rise up. Every country in the world have two main parties, most countries. But what they are afraid of is the third force. That is the people.
That is the people.
Thank you very much, sir. Call again soon. Call again soon. Thank you very much. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Yes, Mr. Small?
Yes, ma'am. Am I that?
Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you, Mr. Small?
Fine, thank you.
enjoyed the program immensely yesterday.
Yeah, glad for
Yes,
that.
because I didn't get the full understanding of why Professor Bain was fired.
Yeah.
You know, they hear the news here and there, but then the full explanation is like, maybe I'm listening and then the first part, maybe I didn't catch the first part.
Yeah.
You know, I got the understanding when the gentleman was explaining on the program yesterday what happened when he went to Belize and what he said, and just because of what he said, that's getting into...
Only this? Yes, yes, ma'am. You got a much better understanding, yes.
Yes, and I'm saying if it is going to be like that, then we're in serious trouble.
Yeah, if we are low.
If we are low, then to just...
Steamroller to roll over.
Exactly. Yeah. So that is exactly why if we fight for human rights and we believe in ourselves, then we wouldn't just look at it as saying it's somebody else's fight.
Hold on, Elika,
because it's going to affect us.
Yeah, man, hold on. You know, Families Against State Terrorism.
I've heard about it.
That Miss I forgot her first name, Miss Sobers.
Sobers, yeah.
Usually head that. And you have Jamaican for Justice and some other one.
Yes.
You always hear me entertain them and give them a chance, you know, and I'm glad for them to do all the work. But you ever see me join them? You ever see me join them or represent them?
No.
Sometimes them used to ask me to appear on some program, like, you know, them ask me to go up on Perkins program and discuss this with him. And them ask me that, and I will do it, you know. But I don't join most of them because I know a lot of them have some other agenda that I not going to fit in with.
No.
You understand? But I still commend them for the things them do that I agree with. Just like I'm not going to join the police force, but I know that you have a lot of good police. And I know that a modern state needs a security system, a daily, full-time professional security system, although I don't join.
Yes.
And many other things that I know is good, I don't join it because even PNP and JLP. When we are youth, you know, all the power we walk together, and some say, boy, look like we have to go inside of the party them and clean up the party and change them. But I don't know, say you can't go in at them PNP and JLP and go clean it up and change it. It going to change you. One time I decided to get involved. 2 times I get involved in an organization voluntarily. When I was a little boy, I joined Cub Scout. Although I was little, I joined off of my decision, not even my parents' decision. Me joined Cub Scout. The next thing me joined the Ethiopian World Federation when me at 21 years old.
Okay.
I joined it because His Imperial Majesty set it up for a purpose for Africans around the world.
Yes.
And it was a successor to Marcus Garvey organization, which did start to run aground after Marcus Garvey break ranks with Haile Selassie. So I joined that. And when I joined it, after a little while, within a short time, less than 3 years, I find that it is not being run according to the Constitution. That Constitution is the agreement by which something must be run, you know.
Yes.
And I find that when I joined the Ethiopian World Federation, because Haile Selassie recommended it, when I join it, it's not being run according to the agreement. And I have to start protest. Say this thing is not being run according to the agreed formula and constitution.
Yes.
So for that reason now, that is one of the reasons why I don't see me join Jamaican for Justice or Families Against State Terrorism. Because I find that half of them is being run as a one-person organization where one person dictates everything. Or on the other hand, I see that them embracing some cause and something that I not going to be really defend. And some of the things that I defend, them not going to want to defend. So I will support them, but I not join them. So as I tell you, the last thing I join is the Ethiopian World Federation. And yet some people, a little group of people, control it and start running it according to fit them will and stop running it according to the rules and regulations. But little by little we are learning, we the African people in the Western Hemisphere and in Africa are learning to build institutions and learning to run things the right way. Little by little. We do not despair.
Yes, Mr. Small.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, just as I said before, thank you because I did understand
Yes.
what they're saying. And you say you're going to get the people that were on the program, you're going to get them individually?
Yes, man. I need every one of those people. And I want to play something for them too. Every one of those people is worthwhile to be a guest individually by themselves.
Yeah, so maybe before they didn't stand for something, but now they are united on a cause.
Yes, ma'am.
So it has to start somewhere.
Yes.
So even though you're saying that you didn't, some people are saying that they didn't protest for something else or another. I heard this morning they didn't protest for another cause.
Yes.
And I thought we didn't stand up enough. Of us didn't stand up with Queen Africa.
Yes.
But it's not too late. Stand for something.
Exactly. Thank you very much, here, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Morning. Welcome. Straight Up, hello. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello. We have two callers who are waiting. Where are they? Are they? Well, we're going to play that piece of music that for them 4 people yesterday who were our guests. Especially for the 2 ladies. The 2 ladies was 2 lawyer and the 2 man was 2 doctor. We want to play Feel Me Love, a Lion Heart, because them there, it have a group of people, you know, named Sistering. Some women of all different economic class who come together to do something as women. And them have a thing called Lionheart Girl. I think it was a play them put on name Lionheart Girl or something like that. Because for them love, them man is Lionheart man, and them as girl is Lionheart. So it's not all the while you use the word girl, you're trying to disparage anyone, you know. Girl is used as a word in admiration more times more than when it is used as a criticism. We're going to take a call before we play Female Love or Lionheart. Don't really find the music there? Female Love or Lionheart. Let's take the call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Extraordinary things taking place on the international scene.
Yes, sir.
What a wicked thing they do to a woman over Pakistan, the man.
What them do?
Right outside the High Court at that.
Yeah.
The woman got married to a virgin who she loved some time ago.
Yeah.
And the issue was heading to the court.
Yeah.
And her family attack her.
Yeah.
Take some bricks.
On what basis? For what? Why them attack her?
Well, sadly they call it honor killing.
Why? Why? No, tell me what now, man.
Because she married without their consent.
Oh.
Yes. What a... Huh?
Yes, sir. Some cultures have that. Some cultures and religion have say, if you go outside after them ruling, especially in a sex and marriage, them kill you. And them think it's an honorable thing to kill you too.
Exactly.
So they say them protect family name.
But it's the wrong choice of word to call it honor killing. That is most dishonorable.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Jerry, you have to join me in congratulating the people of England, though, you know.
Yeah.
You know, here we're going over there recently.
No, what?
Them no vote for a party other than the 2 traditional parties.
To do what?
To in the local government elections.
What the party name?
The name escaped me just now. Yeah. But it just goes to show, Brother Jerry, that they do not sit on the corner and say no better Harry, no better barrel. They try something new and different.
No, England is a place that has had several other parties rise up and do well. Yes. And not only that, England is a place where politicians cross the floor many times, back and forth.
Indeed.
Leave from party to party and go back. Just like when we are youth and we are tour.
Yes.
And the party over assault and the music no go down, we cross and go over there party and
yes.
we stay there till daylight, then we come back over there one.
Absolutely. Them not just throw them hand up in the ears and say no better Harry, no better barrel.
No, Baron Lee say hands in the air. Hands in the air, but we know that.
But Jerry, I gather that the 2 traditional party got the shock of their life.
Yeah.
Them couldn't believe that this party out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Come and sweep them.
That's where it go. But we have to go back through time short. But Trinidad, things are going down at Trinidad too.
Yeah, man. May I work on that one?
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome
Indeed.
to Straight Up. Yeah? Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr.
Good morning.
Jerry.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, first time caller.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I listened to your program from, you know, it's like my radio stuck on the program there for sure.
What part of Jamaica? What part of Jamaica? What part of Jamaica? St. Ann, okay. What you call about?
Yes. What I call about still is I was sharing some of the sentiments of the caller was called early on, and the one that we're talking about, that he is not really criticizing you, but It was just pointing out some things how it come across.
Yes.
Because really and truly, sometimes you respond to some of those callers who come and try to misbehave or try to bring politics across here for sure. Sometimes you respond to them and the way it come across, is like you're stooping down to their levels, to when you call them some name, like when you use like flushing of toilet and things like that.
No, listen.
Sometimes.
Listen. If you're going to clean up mess, you see, it's very difficult to clean up mess without going down and scooping and then get rid of it and then you move away from there. Very difficult.
That is true. That is so true there for sure. But it's just the way that it come across still. We understand that you might mean so, but it's just the way it come across still. Trust me. And like sometimes when you continue to talk about those politicians and all of them, it's like sometimes it's coming like, it get to you. You don't want to hear about them,
Yes, that's true.
Like we learn a lot. I learn a lot from you still, and that is why my radio stuck on that station, because especially when you talk about history, even when you talk about Rastafari and Chicago or something like that, and some things that happen and the massacre and that is where I learned a whole lot about that. I didn't know about it before, and I learned a whole lot of things when you talk it. So I think, if you just continue those trends to we'll learn some things instead of those politicians. We know so much about them already, and don't even want to pay them much mind, and so we started them things down for now, we're not learning nothing from them. So we just say, just continue to do your good work. I'll do like big up still. But true, we know that you have to know that it's not really what a man eat, defile them, is what really come out of their mouth. So we're just looking forward to see your fruit according to, know the tree according to the fruit that come out of you, and we know that you are good so far, good fruit, and we just want you to continue to teach us that we can learn.
Well, thank you very much. Let's go for the 11 a.m. headline news. Thank you very much. Straight up. Welcome back to Straight Up. We're in the third hour of the program, 11th hour of the day. And we usually play some music, but we're going to take our phone call first. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Morning, Jerry.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you. I take careful note. And I could be wrong in my judgment. And if I am wrong, maybe you can tell me. I try to listen to the program as much as I can. The people that call you all the time as if they want to eat off your head, Jerry, have you noticed that those people seem to be linked to a PNP party? JLP people them seem to me like them we take them cussing and go on, but the PNP them boy, them want to go further with it.
No. It does depend on who is in power when.
Yes. But anyway, that's not exactly why I call you though. I hope that the guy who they killed the other day from Montego Bay, that prominent guy there, I hope that when the day of the funeral, that the TV stations are there, because you have people in Montego Bay here, both civilian, politician, police, and all of them who pretend as if they are not in dirty work. And I would like Jamaica to see some of the faces that are going to be at that funeral. Because we are here and we know them. And we know who are linked to who.
So faces at a funeral mean what?
Well, look and see, Jerry. And just
no. Listen now. Don't try to go around me. Hear this now.
No, me not trying.
Allow me. Why you allow me to talk, man? I allow you make you talk. And as I start talk, you walk and punctuate me.
All right.
Yes, no. So faces at a funeral mean what?
Okay, let me explain it.
Don't. Tell me one thing. Don't explain it. Just tell me what do faces at a funeral mean.
That they have to. That's why I said before, that. I might, just look and see some of the.
No. Hear me now. You're fooling around. Hello. You're fooling around. I asked you something specific, and I ask you again this. Faces at a funeral mean what?
All right, let me tell you what it means. I don't want to be calling names, Jerry.
Look here. You start to tell me what you don't want to do. You're not telling me. I'm going to answer for the 5th time now. And don't tell me.
It means that they have to be there. They have to be there.
Oh, so any funeral that you see a face. Would you allow me? Would you allow me to talk when I am talking and don't punctuate me?
Okay.
Because I allow you. And you don't want to talk plain and straight. You want to talk on behalf of the GLP. And you don't want to allow me and you don't want to answer me. So faces at a funeral are people that are compelled to come to a funeral.
Yes. And you know, let me tell, I know you don't have a lot of time, Joy, but you see the reason
don't tell me
that way.
Don't tell me how much time.
Listen.
Don't. All right, hear this now. Don't tell me. Don't tell me how much time I have when you want to dodge. Don't tell me how much time I have, because you are the same thing like the PNP caller them that you are disparaging.
No, you
I have to go. You're not going to use this program for you are the JLP. You're not going to. And that's your funeral. If you don't like it, that's your funeral. And whoever come to your funeral, it's compelled to do so. Just like how you're accusing other people to have been compelled to go other places. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello? Not here to play around with you. Here to know. Make a play around with something. I'm going to play music from about 60 years ago. And is the I'm going to play music from 60 years ago. And then I'm going to play one from about 2 years ago. Or about that. They are about 60 years apart. First one named Night Food. It's a different treatment of the same topic by different people. Don't we have night food, sir? I'm so sorry. Alright, we have Love in there. I forgot to forget one of them. Alright, here we're going to. Freeway Lover Lionheart. This is dedicated to the two ladies that come on delegation yesterday. Freeway Lover Lionheart. They must sing about them man, you know. Hold on. They must sing about them man, you know. But them in turn is some Lionheart girl. And this is a compliment. Don't we have that music? Freeway Lover Lionheart. So the ladies, the two lawyer ladies that come yesterday. I soon tell them name. Straight up. Yes, it's not such a clear version. I don't want to hear the words properly of the ladies singing about them lover. Say I'm a Lionheart, because that's the kind of man them admire. And not Dog Heart. And them in turn is some Lionheart girl. Well, do we have Mr. Bedesi there? Yeah, this is Night Food from about 62 years ago or more. And then you're going to hear Love in there from about 2 years ago. So there's a difference of 60 years in the music. But the two of them is treating a topic, the same topic a certain way. Now, I hope neither you the listener or the caller like while feel no way. But if you try to go around me and use the program against PNP, I'm not here to be used against PNP. And I'm not here to be used against JLP. So, if you are going to tell me what happened at the funeral, yes, I will watch that funeral if it is being televised. I will watch it with interest. I will watch the news and the report of the funeral with great interest. But talk plain and straight what you're dealing with about who come to the funeral and what that means if somebody go to a funeral. Talk plain and straight. And then don't pretend like, say, the PNP people is a certain kind of people, but the JLP people is such a honorable people and this, that, and the other. We're not here, we're not user-friendly at all. Not user-friendly at all, because we know that the JLP born out of the PNP. And the two of them have one intention, control Jamaica and take opportunity for themselves. Yes, man, hear this one now. This one named Night Food, discussing some sexual preference, not male and female or gay business or bisexual business. No. Some preference in love making and love play. And it is treated a certain way by Love in there the other day when the lady offer him something to eat and the man if she cook. But in about 1952, a lady did invite BDS if you have some food. And he want to know how it go. I mean, he want some explanation. So Night Food from about 1952. Mr. BDS.
I really thought that I was wise till a woman made me realize that of the proper knowledge I was nude. I wonder if it tastes so good. No, I know me mommy then won't think me rude. I'm going to ask her what them call the night food.
Yeah, that is BDS from the early 50s. Lady have him knife and, she have him night food and him not sitting on table sitting on a knife and fork. Well, it's the same way Lady G did have no, she a quiz Love in there say what and what him preference is. And what the first thing to the meal what them call it? hors d'oeuvres and finger food, all them kind of thing there. Well, you're Burning Spear now. Not Burning Spear, Love in Dear and Lady G. Treating the same matter that Bedesin deal with a while ago. Let's hear it straight.
Well, I say, Lady G, you ready for me?
Oh, you mean if me ready? You better make sure say you ready. You eat.
You cook. Me just want to make sure me not answer you wrong.
You eat.
You cook.
Whether me cook or not, that's beside the point. You eat.
You cook. If I cook food, you will take a bite.
Yeah, man, you come like the same call a while ago. We're not vexed with him, but come like Love in Dear if you serve the cook and thing. And him ask PNP about baby and who go funeral. Like them don't have the same lobby inside, although Golden say them have none like cabinet, but in the body of the government and the party. The same thing, man. The same people go from party to party. And the same kind of people around the world of them. Them take money from Walling. The two of them take money from Walling. The two of them take money from scammers. And the two of them send out man go murder. Murder people and take blood money too. That's why them have to ask one another if you eat and if you cook. Alright, two of them are the same difference. Some text messages before you take your phone call. Jerry, are you still a Bruce Goldenite? You are an idiot. You who asking that question are an idiot. Let me read the question again. Jerry, are you still a Bruce Goldenite? You are an idiot. Anyway, send a next text again soon. Next one. Jerry, you see how you spoiled Damien Crawford? You always said dirty politician. So he think he could say dirty labor right in the public. Oh, yeah? Next one. Jerry, the homosexual agenda is attacking free speech. If the heterosexuals are to have a straight pride parade, the gays would claim that we would be promoting intolerance. The gay agenda, it's real, and they are forcing their lifestyle down the throat of who don't want it out of space. You're right, out of space. Long time I hear from you. Next one. Lord Bongo, get your foolish what? Cut your foolish rambling and play some music if you don't know what to say. Here we do know. Nobody listen to the program. Why you burdening yourself listening to the program with the foolish rambling? Next one, Uncle Jerry. The J flag agenda is trying to govern and control what can be said about them. Being straight is an offense to the bent over. True. Next one. Jerry, I don't know if you can find the following songs in your library or the net. Jerusalem by John Strains and Beneath the Cross. Please play them, Patrick Sachs. Yes, Patrick Sachs. We did meet you the other day. And I write down the one Beneath the Cross for play today and the next one is other. So don't believe like we ignore it. But it take time to get around. Next one. Good morning, Bongo. Sorry. Good morning, Bongo Jerry. Why do the churches allow politicians to make speeches at funerals that contradict the teaching of Christ? Well, at funerals, you can... Funeral different from your church service where you preach your religion, Funeral different from church service where you're preaching a religion. Funeral is about the people who are being remembered, whose lives are being remembered. You realize that, Next one. Just want to bless up Aya Blaze, who is now listening straight up. Yell Aya Blaze. A Blaze? Yeah, man. Yell Aya Blaze. Next one. Bongo, I love to hear the evangelist lady on your program. But you are a Rasta. She's evangelist. Two type of thinking. Give the lady her free speech. Thanks. Then I will give her free speech. Is who invite her here and give her free speech for the program. Up to Africa Day, All Africa Day, Sunday, down at Haile Selassie School of Sar there, and she get a free speech inside of the program there too. Next one. Jerry, me never know say you're a conscious white boy. Me think you did black. Or you go and follow the Elizabeth III. If you follow Elizabeth III, you will think anything, or you will think too. If you follow the third, you will think about anything. Next one. Jerry, be brave and keep fighting for justice. Lambert Brown, talk for PNP. You talk for equal rights and justice. Well, thank you very much. That's a good recommendation. Next one. Bless up, Bongo Jerry. Some people are confusing Jamaica's fundamentalist Christian rights, who led the protest of Bain protest with the Jamaica Council of Churches. Yes, I think some confusion going there. But there is also some collusion. Next one. Big up Eddie Siaga. If he had run the election 2002, Jamaica would be a first world country. No, if he had won it, you say if he had run it. But I think you mean if he had won it. So read again. Big up Eddie Siaga. If he had won the election 2002, Jamaica would be a first world country. You think so? You think Siaga and 1 term or 2 term in government can turn a country into a first world country? No, man. Next one. Please play Burning Spear. Bird have them nest, fox have them hole, and man have nowhere to lay his head. I think it's called He Pray. Charles from Olympic Garden. You know, so we played just recently, and we will play it again. Next one. Jerry, are you really a Rasta? If you are, it's the first Rasta I see that preach so much division and hate of persons. Why, I know so much idiot in the world now. Almost the same person I write some of them texts, yeah. Almost the same person I write some of them texts. I couldn't care less what you want to say. Next one. Jerry True Rastaman preaches, but you have trace of people. Only a mama or funny man behave so. Do you realize that young people listen also, children? Behave yourself, man, even though you are ungovernable. Josh must be ashamed of you at times. You up now. What I'm doing and what I'm saying is getting to you, and it is very effective. One thing I know, what I am doing and what I'm saying is getting to you, and it's very effective. Yes, it is. Now, you try and have an effect on me now. That's what you must do. Because see, you try have an effect on me. Next one. So, Jerry, since people give other people titles and they accept it, who gives Selassie the title God, and did he accept it? I don't know of Selassie having any title named God. I don't know of that. I hear people say him is God, but I never hear him have a title God. No, I never hear it. I hear him have a title elect of God. That's different. Next one. Jerry, you are so piggish. Do you eat pork? Why them I select out the different texts was sent? I want all I text them. Jerry, do you eat pork? But that is neither here nor there. Whether I eat, what I eat is not important to you or to anybody else except me. What I eat is not important to anybody except me. Yet I will discuss it. Here I will discuss it. Phone into the program and me and you converse. But what I eat is not really important. Yes, I am piggish, but there's one thing trouble you. We are get to you. If we weren't getting to you, we wouldn't even write no text message here. We are get to you. And why we getting to you? Because we refuse to be dominated by you or your kind. We will not do so. Oh, you enjoy that. Next one. Good day, Brother Jerry. Big up yourself. Love you, love you, love you. You are my Daniel let the Bible talk about. Mrs. Sterling in Mobile. Nice, Mrs. Sterling. Thank you very much. Next one. Hi, Mr. Jerry. Jamaica from Montego Bay. I listen to your program every morning. Love the work you're doing. Keep up the good job. Blessing and enough love to you always. One more. Jerry, as far as I know, when you go to court, you answer the questions you are asked. Was not that what the prof did? There seems to be a set of persons bent on destroying this country. Yeah, man, them bent on ruling the world. Let's go for a break. Good morning and welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Hello. Good morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Yes, sir. I am, I'm a proud of your wonderful program, and I really want to call in this morning because some years ago we spoke, and I'm from Montego Bay. Yeah. And you asked me who was Bebe.
Yes.
But I couldn't open my mouth at the time.
Oh, yes.
Now you have seen for yourself in the papers who he was.
Yeah.
He has been, when he came to Montego Bay, he has played this community with his lifestyle.
So he wasn't from there originally?
No.
He's from where?
He was originally from Kingston.
Oh, yeah?
Right? And he came there some time ago.
Yeah.
He grew up as a child. And, his lifestyle and his up and down and started carrying on and started to make a lot of money. And some licky politicians start to get friendly with him and become his friend because he's spending money with them and all sort of things.
Yeah.
Now, Sunday, I was told that he was killed. Right? It is the way you live in our country and anywhere you live in the world. People, you become a target. It is not right for anybody to take anybody's life. Right? But if you live this sort of lifestyle, you become a target. People are going to be aiming at you now.
Which sort of lifestyle? You have not told us what kind of lifestyle that attract this.
When this young man go into stores in Montego Bay, like garment stores, he will pick up the female clothing, right? Choose to buy the female clothing, and sometimes bright enough asking the ladies beside him if they think this will fit him.
So that cause somebody to be targeted for violent death?
Yes, it will cause some stupid people to be attracted in violence against you because of your lifestyle and the way you live.
No, hold on. Somebody going into stores and buying women clothes, somebody dressing in women clothes and that will cause people to hunt you down and hide and shoot and kill you?
Yes. And then he was in this scamming thing, right? Yes, you know that some people are stupid and will do stupid things. He was in this scamming thing. I think he was the first person that brought scamming into Montego Bay.
How old is he?
I am not quite sure of his age.
Them same is about.
Like he's in his 30, 31.
No. Them same at 27. So them same at 27.
Well, okay.
Now at 27, is it believable that at 27 he is the first person bring scamming in a mobile?
I want to tell you, you better believe me.
No, hold on. How long now scamming in a mobile? Somebody's there talking to you. I don't want to know. I don't want to know who it is. I said somebody's there talking to you.
I'm at work and somebody was asking me something about it.
But I know you're at work. I know that's what you're doing. Hear this now. How long now scamming in a Montego Bay?
Scamming, I don't know the exact timing.
Yeah, you don't know the exact timing. Hold on.
And this person came to me to rent.
Hold on, don't tell me about no rent. I don't want you about no rent. I'm not rough up, you know, but we're going to use the time properly. You don't know how long scamming is in Mobile, but you are saying that baby is the first bring it in there.
Yes.
No, how can you be saying that and you don't know how long it is?
Because when I was growing up in Montego Bay, it wasn't there.
I said,
it wasn't there.
Hold on.
Until a few years
Hold on. We're not going to waste time.
I don't know the date that scamming started in Montego Bay.
I tell you must hold on.
I can't give you details of date of when scamming started in Montego Bay. You check the police on that matter.
I tell you to hold on, and you're still not trying to give me a chance. You're still trying to talk out all what you want to talk. But hear this now. You are saying that Bebe is the first man brings scamming to Mobile, but you don't know how long it's in Mobile. What can we believe about what you're saying?
Well, listen, you don't have to believe me. Believe all the J-Flag people that would have called you to give you this information. What I'm saying is that he was the first person who brought scamming into Montego Bay.
And how old is he?
You understand me?
How old is he?
I'm not his parents, so I would know his age.
Yeah. So now,
you understand me? So
now scamming in Mobile is there more than 10 years. That means he was 17 years old when he bring it there.
Possibly, yes.
And you know this.
You have younger than him who's in it now.
What?
You have younger than him
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. One thing I'm talking about. You are claiming that him is the first man bring scamming in Mobile.
Yes.
All right. What else you have to say?
Well, you know, thank God we get rid of him.
You get rid of him? Well, all right. Thank you very much. Since you get rid of him, we have to cut this call. We have any more call there? Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Morning, welcome, Straight Up.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jerry.
Go ahead.
Good morning, Jerry.
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm here this morning, man. Come just smooth now, man, as a Rasta. All right, what
I'm not smooth for you.
It's not good for me, it's not good for who listening to you neither.
I'm not
smooth
for you.
So what?
I am not smooth for you.
I don't mean it smooth. You must conduct yourself on the radio station because you've dispersed.
You're running out of time. I don't know to talk.
All right, that me know because I heard you say something. The Labour Party and the PNP are the same thing. I'm mad, you mad, you know, say decent, you know, so when the Labour Party is power, how the country run in an honest and decent way. Look here, we're not supposed to practice, you know. And I say I tell every one of us, look here, in a dealing of that, in my senior sang of him, greetings I bring to you from half pint. Because when he come on stage, that is what he says. Greetings I bring from Jah. So when you come talk about everything, because you were there, because I heard you said one time, you vote for your party, me ask you which one, you tell me say that is not my business. Tell the people which party you vote for, because you said you're no bigger boss. You're no boss, but I want you to tell the people, and that's we can know. That's where you come from, because the party that you support, it let you down. And the only party can run this country here and run it for the interest of the people and for everybody, whether you're rich or whether you're poor, is Jamaica Labour Party.
All right, let him go. Let him go there. Let him. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Morning.
Welcome. Yes, sir.
Morning, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Jerry, all right. I heard a caller was actually coming to my defense a while ago, and I mentioned that I wanted to, I enjoyed the program and I want it to be kept at a certain, level. We don't want it to be brought down to a certain degradation way. You understand? And I appreciate that. So to him, I say that. But generally, what more, you see, most times when sometimes a person not able to articulate a thing in a certain way or don't want it to come across, and it's so away. But basically, that is why sometimes I use an analogy to bring across a point, And if you will allow me, just a half a minute, not even so much, I just use the analogy just to show you what I mean, right? There's this story told of a pastor and his deacon walking, and they came up along the riverbank, and they started scorpion drowning, The pastor reached inside of the river and saved the scorpion from drowning. What do you think the scorpion does? The scorpion sting the pastor and the very man would just save him, Anyway, the pastor went on his way, gone there himself, get the dress, the thing dressed and things. Him and the deacon passing by the same way again, and lo and behold, the same scorpion had drowned again, And being the man who is this pastor going and save him again. And as life would have it, the scorpion sting him again. Went on and get the deacon look on the pastor and said to him, I don't understand this, man. You're passing and this scorpion sting you. And you save him and this thing, and you're passing back again and you still save him. This pastor look at the deacon and said to him, listen, man, it is the scorpion's nature to sting. You understand? If you see what I mean. So therefore, it is not the pastor's nature to do those things. His nature is to protect life and preserve life. So it's the same way I'm saying to you. You don't allow those other persons, their nature, to overwhelm you. You must take the high ground. That is the point I'm making, man. You understand? So, thank you for giving me the chance to use this analogy to kind of just clear up that point I was making. Okay, sir?
You say you're a Scorpio.
You know, easy that. So, no, say that you got to don't say that, man. Anyway, be that as it may, all I'm saying to you, please, you take the higher ground. You understand? But you know something? Just before you go, I know I take a lot of time a while ago. The other day
hello, hold on. It's not me going, Hold on. It's not me going, It's you going. What do you mean just before I go? Is you going?
Man, I know that I already used probably 3 minutes, so that normally give me. And I just wanted to squeeze it in, because I was asking you about the word ethos, and probably didn't get a chance to, research it or whatever. I don't know if you went and researched it. Because, you might tell us I like to test things, and when I hear about it. You have anything else to tell me in terms of that? Hello?
Yeah, I think your time up. Tomorrow again. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Bongo Jerry.
Yes, sir, how are you doing?
Yeah, man, look here now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that text that came in about the we heterosexual people.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Versus against these other people here.
Yeah.
Right? Them coming like them want to push things down our throats, but they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Right? They're not going to do it, Bongo Jerry. No way. We're going to stand up for what we believe in.
Yeah, man.
Right? And we're all behind Dr. Blaine.
No, not behind him. We're all beside him.
We're all beside him, right?
I'll surround him.
As a good person, we're surrounding him. Yeah. We're supporting him.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? That quotation for real, I shouldn't really have made that quotation.
Which one that again?
The one about in the Genesis there.
Oh, yes, yes.
You're quite right. I should have made that quotation.
Yeah, man. Yes, Saddam did burn down, but
yes.
that was the beginning of the spread.
Yes.
Yes.
But there was a song by the Congos.
Yeah.
Led by Roy Johnson,
yeah,
and Cedric my name Solomon Gomorrah.
Yeah.
You can find that song and play it to lick them right up in them face.
All right, thank you very much for that.
Go then, Bongo Jerry.
Thank you very much. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. A couple more text messages before your phone call. Bongo, I thought you were a member of the 12 tribes of Israel. So what's the difference? It's we hear me say Ethiopian World Federation. Yeah, that is what we became a part of, the Ethiopian World Federation Charter 15 in 1969. It was launched in 1968. And 18 months later, in August 69, me and a lot of my brethren and sisters went in there and started to grow it. Yeah, man. Next one. Baby Stevenson has been in and out of jail for scamming, so the PNP has benefit from scam. No, that don't follow, you know. If a man going in and out of jail for a certain thing, and him is a part of another thing, that don't mean that thing get anything from him. But it is well known that the PNP get a lot of financing from the lot of scam trade on the north coast and in the western part of Jamaica. And the GLP gets some too. Not only that, the Montego Bay Chamber of Commerce for years has been protecting the scamming business because the commerce in Montego Bay benefits. All the big man them and businessmen in Montego Bay was protecting it too. Because money I run through Moby and them a benefit too. Whole heap of hypocrisy are going. Next one. Jerry, why J Flag urge the police to investigate the death of the PNP man baby? He's a gay man. So what? Every group going want to investigate crime against them people. Church man want to investigate death of church people. Rasta man want to investigate killing a Rasta man, and so on and so forth. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Uncle Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Out of space.
What going on? Long time.
Long time.
True.
I two quick points me fling out. Me hear you read my text message.
Yes, sir, true.
But here's this.
Yeah.
They not defending it, but everybody have basic human rights.
Yeah.
And we are all human beings.
Yeah.
So why gay people need gay rights? Why they should have more rights than?
Well, that's my point. Whenever you see people want to have rights separate, apart from and above other people, you know them have not only ulterior motive, but them see themselves higher than other people.
Yeah. Me find that so disturbing. And especially now, if they should get rights because of some sexual preference,
yeah,
that means a pedophile can apply for rights.
Yeah. Every group that have a vested interest is going to promote the interests of their group. But some are so bold as to want to term it as rights.
Right.
You know? Yes.
I mean, if they want to do whatever they're doing behind the enclosed door, keep it there.
Yeah.
But if they're wondering why there's so much violence against them, that's because they're trying to give us what they're giving themselves.
And I want to tell you, they misrepresent the gay people in the world as much as the politicians in Jamaica misrepresent Jamaicans. Because it's not all of the gay people in the world, homosexual people in the world, desire to be a part of their pushing. These are the ambitious ones, just like how we have the ambitious and the craven people in the population want to dominate, but they don't represent all the population. So it is that these lobby groups and gay groups don't represent all of the people in the world who is not heterosexual and all the people in the world who are homosexual.
Right.
There's a power block inside of them demographic.
I can say this. It's not everything you say me disagree with. Me agree with.
Yes.
But even so, that don't mean say me will tear down hell and high water if I can attack you.
No.
Right? Because your opinion is your opinion.
Yeah.
Why should I make me lose sleep over what you have to say or think?
Yes.
Right? So at the end of the day, where you stand, if me are in agreement with you, let us be agreement there. So me and you don't have to hold hand and frolic in a Babylon.
No.
Anyway, Uncle Jerry, you know, so me have to show it up.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Peace and love.
The more we reason to get out these things, the more people will understand and realize that all human beings are equal. All human beings, including the gay boy and gay girl, is your equal.
Yes.
So, and everybody else. So the more we realize that, is the less it will give a problem. Because some people go and want to say them superior to gay. Exactly. And gay go and want to say them superior. Yeah, enough of my Rasta brethren claims a Rasta superior to other people. I will tell them, say, back off of them foolish and say, idiot argument, and it's a madness. Madness. Nobody not superior to no one, and no group not superior to no one.
When somebody a whole authority or whatever over your head like me better, that is when the problem starts.
Exactly so, sir.
That's why we have the GOJ anyway.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Yeah, Jerry.
Yes, Maya.
Yeah, give thanks, for the program. Yeah, just a quick thing still. The little man talk about the pasta and the scorpion a while ago.
Yes, sir.
That's to make him know, say, we don't want sugar coated.
Yeah.
That's why you give it to us straight up, same here, budget.
Yes.
And you notice, I call last week when the two youth and the John, and they mentioned something about the drainage.
Yes.
And you notice, they all fix it.
Yes.
And they all pay for funeral. Well, the things the wrong way, man. We need to do things the right way.
But I wouldn't say we, because me and them not doing nothing.
With due respect, yeah, I made an error.
But here what happened now? They're doing that to stay in the picture and to get some credit out of it. All what they're doing is to get credit and points and ratings out of it.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Not there? Yes, well, there are a couple of people that I want to hear, like Shireen Garden up at thing there. Up at Mount Rasa. Shireen Garden up at Mount Rasa. She come from Lidersville, but she settled in a Mount Rasa. And her son named Randy Chin. Him go to Mount Rasa school. Tell them, say, here we are here. 10-year-old youth will go to Mount Rasa school named Randy Chin is our son, Shireen Garden. Come from Lidersville. She up at Mount Rasa there. I mean, they well need an onion, and she give me an onion. And then everybody would just have them onion and give one still now. She wasn't selling onion, she was selling drinks and some different things from Mount Rasa. Yes, she have the bar and stall up there. And she have a sign that mark, no credit, no trust, money first. She have put it, no credit, no trust, money first. Yes, that's Shireen Garden up on Mount Rasa. Tell her, say, here we are, Tell her. So now, I want to thank my producer, but you have time enough for one more phone call. I want to thank my producer, Tanya Richards, production assistant, Sade Walton, and broadcast technician, Kevin Williams. And then we're just going to take your call. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Hello, how are you doing?
Not bad at all, man.
Go on,
bro.
No,
that's where I get them support from.
Yeah?
Yes, but your Carol Nasty yesterday.
Yes? What she was saying?
What she had talked about with the Professor Bain.
Yeah, move away from the radio. What she say about Professor Bain?
She had talked about Professor Bain.
What she say? Move away from the radio. Don't listen to it and answer me. What did Carol Nasty say about Professor Bain? You're not listening to me?
Come here.
No, talk to me. Talk meanwhile.
Yeah.
What you say about Professor Bain?
I talk about if you're working for a company.
Yes.
A food company.
Yes.
And you speak out against the food company.
Yes.
If them would employ you.
Yes. Carol Nasty, you said that.
Carol Nasty?
What? Carol Narcisse.
Nasty, me call her.
No. Leave that behind. Yeah, Anyway, let us find out who she is working for.
Yeah, then you know she works.
I'm going to tell you something. Monroe. We're not done. I'm going to tell you. Where's that Trevor Monroe?
Trevor Monroe.
All right, I'm going to tell you something when you're done. But hear this now. We'll find out that some of them really working for somebody. Now, is Bain not supposed to talk out of his own mind? Because him not working for no gay community, no. Him working for humanity.
Exactly.
All right, here's the next thing now. The African-minded people in Jamaica, many of them came together and decided to move together in certain ways.
True.
We had several meetings, and then a lot of them were represented out the different radio stations and programs that advocate the African-minded people's rights.
True.
Which is not different from any other human rights, but the African-minded people get together and trying to educate our people about how to get your rights.
Exactly.
We were invited now to a meeting up at a place named Alhambra Hotel to further this same cause. This is when we go there?
Yeah.
Miss Narcisse was the chair of the function. And when we took a stock, two gay lobbyists and things squeeze into the meeting to try to include in our agenda of the African-minded people.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. Call again soon.
You understand?
Well, all right. We are not afraid because the pastor, one of the pastors said little more him can't even talk in the pulpit and him walk on wall, lock him up, One of the pastors, I think him is a pastor, one of the Blair, But him say him is not afraid. I'm not afraid all them know, so them all gay rights people are going to come and lock up all pastor and tell pastor not what to say and what not to say. So Etana now going to sing for us about the same thing. We are not afraid, straight up.
I see them coming after my soul, wanting to take control. No, I'm not afraid, no. If them a come, let them come.
Good afternoon, it's time for the midday news here on News Talk 93 FM. I'm Errol Lee. Coming up in this newscast, Tivoli Committee to march on Parliament as it sits this afternoon for those affected by the 2010 incursion. Electricity Theft Committee says it has found a solution to the issue of electricity theft. JLP Chairman Robert Montague calls for an apology from PNP MP Damien Crawford for his dirty labour right comments, and case of transport operators versus JUTC and the Transport Authority heads to the Supreme Court. Now, the news in detail. The Tivoli Committee says it will be marching on today's sitting of the House of Representatives as a mark of displeasure with the inaction of the government on the issue of the Tivoli incursion. The committee says it wants compensation for property damage, for injuries suffered, and for the torture and inhuman treatment experienced by some of the community's residents. It says it also the amount of compensation to be determined by a separate commission of inquiry into damages committed by the security forces against the people, their homes, and their property. The committee says it is also demanding that those responsible for the murder of over 200 people be brought to justice. According to the committee, this includes Police Commissioner Owen Ellington, former head of the JDF Major General Stuart Saunders, former Prime Minister Bruce Golding, and former Minister of National Security Dwight Nelson. The Tivoli Committee says it wants the government to refer the matter to the International Criminal Court so that these individuals can be investigated and tried for what it calls crimes against humanity. Meanwhile, the chairman of the Jamaica Labour Party, Senator Robert Montague, has called for an immediate national apology to all supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party from PNP Junior Minister Damien Crawford. Senator Montague was responding to a speech given by Crawford in which he described people as dirty labourites. Senator Montague said he was shocked and disappointed at the comments made by Crawford, who consistently tries to position himself as an advocate for poor people. He says Crawford's statement reflects the growing disconnection between the People's National Party and the people of Jamaica, as well as between the words and actions of government ministers. The sacking of former director of the Caribbean HIV/AIDS Resource Training Network CHART, Professor Brendan Bain, is taking on a legal twist. The Jamaica Bar Association is contending that the dismissal of Bain may be viewed as an act of contempt of court. Professor Bain provided expert testimony in a case brought by a gay man challenging Belize's anti-sodomy law. Last week, the University of the West Indies terminated the professor's contract following complaints by some advocacy groups, which said they had lost confidence in him as a result of his testimony. However, the Jamaica Bar Association President Donovan Walker believes Professor Bain's dismissal could be considered as wrongful interference in a judicial process. The Bar Association believes Professor Bain is being treated unfairly. Walker says Professor Bain made it clear in his written statement that the opinions expressed in the report were in a personal capacity and should not be attributed to any institution to which he was associated. Walker further says Professor Bain is an expert in his field and persons are free to agree or disagree with his opinion. He says Professor Bain's dismissal may cause experts to become fearful about expressing their beliefs because of the repercussions. Youth Minister Lisa Hanna says it is time that activist groups adopt a new approach to addressing issues that affect children and youth. Her comments follow a recent meeting between Jamaican officials and the International American Commission on Human Rights, IAHCR. The meeting was called to discuss a report made by Jamaicans for Justice regarding children, particularly girls, in detention. She says all stakeholders need to sit at the table and discuss the issues in a frank and open manner. The youth minister says having heard from the JFJ and the response from the government, it was noted at the meeting that Jamaica had made strides through a series of actions to improve the condition of children in state detention. You're listening to the Midday News on News Talk 93 FM. It's 7.5 minutes after 12. Reports have emerged that Jamaica is planning to use the 17th ministerial meeting of the non-aligned movement in Algeria tomorrow and Thursday to lobby for support for the candidature of Jamaican jurist Patrick Robinson to the International Court of Justice. Judge Robinson is vying to fill one of 5 vacancies which will be available on the court at elections to be held later this year. The meeting will see more than 120 member states from developing countries gathered to discuss a wide range of issues, including economic development, poverty, social injustice, as well as threats to peace and security. The government has committed to assisting with the funeral expenses of 9-year-old twin brothers Brandon and Braden Jones, who died in St. James last Monday. State Minister in the Ministry of Transport and Works, Richard Azan, made the comment during a visit to Montego Bay yesterday. According to police reports, on May 19, Brandon and Braden were on their way home from the Green Pond Primary School when Brandon fell into the gully and was washed away. His brother also lost his life while attempting to assist his brother. Their bodies were found the next day at Dump Up Beach along Howard Cook Boulevard in Montego Bay. A group of bus and taxi operators will head to the Supreme Court today in their action against the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, the JUTC, the Transport Authority, the TA, the Commission of Police, and the Office of Utility Regulation, the OUR, for what they describe as disenfranchising them of their rights in the public transport sector. The group is seeking to reverse the decision of the authorities that prevent them from picking up and setting down passengers in the Kingston Metropolitan Transport Region, the KMTR. They are also seeking a reversal of the JUTC's commandeering of a section of the Mandela Highway and refusal to renew some JUTC franchise holders' license while overcharging others. Reggae artist Patrick Barrett, popularly known as Tony Rebel, has filed an appeal against the Supreme Court's refusal to reinstate his defense in the multi-million-dollar copyright infringement lawsuit against him. The loss in the Supreme Court means that the matter will proceed to an assessment of damages hearing for a determination to be made on how much money Rebel is to shell out to composer Wayne Latibaudiere, who claimed that Rebel infringed his copyright. He's asking the court to set aside the decision made earlier this month by Justice Kirk Anderson and set an early date for the trial of the case in the Supreme Court. Latibaudiere is suing Rebel and his company, Flame Production Incorporated, for alleged breach of copyright in relation to the composition of the Going Home rhythm that was released by Rebel under the title La Bella. Latibaudiere is claiming he was the composer and Rebel used his composition without his authorization. However, Rebel has denied the claim and is contending that he created the rhythm. And finally, in the midday news, European leaders are due to meet in Brussels to discuss the fallout of the recent EU elections amid growing calls for changes to the Union. French President François Hollande, whose party was beaten by the far right, wants more focus on the economy. UK Prime Minister Dave Cameron says it cannot be business as usual after being beaten by the UK Independence Party. And despite the rise of anti-establishment parties, pro-European parties still won most votes overall. That's the midday news.